Welcome, dear ones. Thank you so much for getting out on this slick and still pretty icy morning. It's lovely to see you all here. We're going to open this morning with two chants. One is the incense burning, inviting the holy beings to be with us. And the second one is our homage to our Buddha Master, who is our main guru through Venerable Panawati. So we will give homage to the Buddha Master. Will you guide us in the chant?
Incense burning, all space is filled with the fragrance. All Buddhas smell it from afar. All auspicious clouds gather everywhere. With utmost sincerity, all Buddhas appear. We pay homage and offer clouds of incense to the Bodhisattvas and the Mahasattvas. We pay homage and offer clouds of incense to the Bodhisattvas and the Mahasattvas. We pay homage and offer clouds of incense to the Bodhisattvas and the Mahasattvas. Namo Di Sanche Dorje Chanfo 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 Namo Di Sanche Dorje Chanfo.
And now, you're expecting a Dharma talk. So I'm going to give you a little quarter of a turn. We're going to go into a guided meditation. So, allowing yourself to fully arrive right here, right now. Breathing in, breathing out. And if you're comfortable, allowing your eyes to close softly. And if that doesn't work for you, just picking a spot a few feet in front of you and just with a lowered, soft gaze, allowing your eyes to rest on that spot. Laying aside all thoughts, all memories, and all plans for the future. You can pick that stuff up later. But for now, just be here now, in this moment, with this breath. Noticing that we might have come, when we come from the outside world, we bring the outside world energy with us. It has a busyness about it. Sometimes breaths are more shallow. So noticing, how is your body in this moment? How is it feeling in this moment? Breathe in a nice deep breath right into the center of your chest, as though you could breathe directly through, in and out of the heart. Breathe it in deep. And if you're feeling tension in the body, let it out as a sigh. A sigh is a signal to your physical body that the crisis is over. You're safe. You're warm. You're among dear ones who support and love you. Give your body permission to fully relax and release all tension, all worldly worries. Another big, deep breath in, all the way down into the belly this time. And allowing it to be released, taking with it any tension, any toxins that your body is willing to release. We release toxins in our breath. Just let those toxins out. And let the earth reclaim them. Any kind of mental toxin, emotional toxin, physical toxin. As you breathe it out, see any of that heavy energy just dropping to the ground, going right through the floor, right down into the body of Mother Earth. She transforms that negativity into chi force, the life force that we can breathe back in as light. So on that next breath, know that you are taking in the gift of Mother Earth, her chi force, her atmosphere. Breathe that in and feel the healing that this light and this love of your mother planet offers to you with each breath. And feel it filling up the spaces where all the dark and slow energy left kind of a little hole. If you don't fill a hole once you release something, the old stuff will come right back out of habit and take its place where it had been. So fill that hole with this beautiful oxygen, this beautiful gift from Mother Earth. We'll take a few moments just to silently let go of the toxins, breathe in the healing energy, and allow it to go deep into the tissues. Let it go right down into the mitochondria, deep within the cell, within the DNA, and purify all the molecules of your body. And as it does that, it also purifies your heart, your mind, your thoughts, and your spirit. So I'll be quiet for a few moments and just let us work with this practice. Now again, focusing on the breath at the heart. The more we breathe in this healing light and love, the more our heart takes on a higher frequency, and it develops a coherence that can only be present in a healthy place. So see that light coming into your heart, purifying you on all levels: thoughts, speech, action, through your intention, allowing your heart to embrace skillful thoughts, speech, and action. The intention to be able to fully embody kindness, compassion, generosity, patience, and a calm energy at peace in the midst of it all. At the same time, we're slowing our breath, not intentionally, it's just the nature of when you relax into the meditation, your breath naturally slows. So relax into it. Release. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. And now, from this quiet, attentive place we just cultivated together, let us revisit the chant that we just offered to the holy beings. Allow your face to relax. Allow your eyes to be soft. Allow your energy, your vibratory rate to quicken into a higher spiritual place. So I invite you to go on this little journey with me, and we'll look at incense burning from a little different perspective. Not with our minds, not with our thinking minds, with our heart knowing. Incense. Allowing the unlit incense, that dusty powder, to be a metaphor for the insistent self, the I, the me, the mine that we carry with us habitually throughout every day. So that incense is just that self. Burning allowing the fire to represent the taking on of human form, being born into this life, this precious opportunity to recognize our own true Buddha nature. And allowing the fire to represent a burning away of that solid, separate self we take ourselves to be. So you can see in your mind's eye, if visualization works for you, the incense burning, allowing it to be a purification, a dissolving of the challenges, of the struggles, of the difficulties we face in life, the suffering caused by believing in this illusion of a separate, solid self. As the incense burns away this belief, burns away this self, it's a mind-made self that it's burning, but all that's left is our true Buddha nature. What a beautiful thing this is. And as self burns away, the smoke that arises from that burning away of self are the qualities of love, of kindness, of compassion, of generosity, of gratitude, of patience, and of a calm energy pervading the atmosphere. All space is filled with the fragrance of these beautiful qualities that become forefront for us when we release this mind-made sense of self. All Buddhas smell it from afar, attracted by the fruits of our noble efforts. All Buddhas smell it from afar. Auspicious clouds gather everywhere. Clouds of favorability, conducive to the success of our great intention. The actual results of our practice. Auspicious clouds. With the utmost sincerity, our sincerity in our commitment to practicing the Dharma, but also the sincerity of these holy beings as they come to appreciate this offering of the release of a solid mind-made sense of self. They come to be with us, to support us in this practice. All Buddhas appear. All Buddhas appear. All Buddhas appear right here. That's a lot of Buddhas. In the third paragraph, in the King of Prayers, it says, quote, on every atom are Buddhas, numberless as atoms. Each amidst a host of bodhisattvas. And I am confident the sphere of all phenomena is entirely filled with Buddhas in this way. All Buddhas appear. Allow yourself with your inner eye, with your open heart, to see a room filled with the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas. And as we look a little deeper, like looking at a magnifying glass, we look and on our skin, the molecules of our skin, each molecule, there's Buddhas there. They're within our bodies. From this perspective, we can never disrespect or belittle our bodies, knowing that they're filled, every atom, with Buddhas there to support us in our noble and uplifting efforts. On looking down through the microscope to the molecules, knowing and seeing in the minds Buddhas dancing on the molecules. So many Buddhas. Taking it a level deeper, electron microscope level. Photons, neutrons, electrons. All of these are covered with the Buddhas as well. Feeling into this beautiful, beautiful, the essence of it all is Buddha nature. Allow yourself to just soak in the presence of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Feeling immense gratitude arising in our hearts for this beauty, for this truth. Allowing ourselves to just be washed in the gratitude and sending it, don't even have to send it out, just placing it at the feet of all these so numerous Buddhas. So grateful, so grateful. So now, in this space, fully in the presence of all of these Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, allow us one more time to chant. We pay homage and offer clouds of incense to the Bodhisattvas and the Bodhisattvas. Homage and offer clouds of incense to the Bodhisattvas and the Mahasattvas. Slow it down. We homage and clouds of incense to the Bodhisattvas and the Mahasattvas. Soak it in. Absorb. Transform. Looking within our own selves. If from this space we can look through the body, the thinking mind, the emotional self. We can see through it like those are transparent veils. And when we look deeply, we see, we feel that very same energy that we felt when we were feeling the millions and billions and innumerable Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in our midst. And we feel it deeply within our own self. We recognize it. We know, deeply know, this is our truth. This is our essence. This is our true nature. We are a sacred being. Let's act like it. Let's think like it. Let's speak like it. So with beneficial thoughts, with kind words, and with devoted, wise action, we commit to living our lives from a new and different place, different perspective than what we've been working with so far, from a deeper aspect of our own Buddha nature. So now, I'd like us to keep this very still, quiet energy that we've just cultivated and invited into our mind, body, and spirit. Let's keep it slow, keep it solid, keep it rooted as we invite Sister Kadara to slowly move forward and pick up her guitar. And before she sings this song, I want to do something similar to what we did with the incense burning. This song came through this noble being for the benefit of all beings. So I'm going to share with you lyrics and a bit of commentary before she sings the song. Way up where the city meets the stars at night and the glistening streets. I'm going to cry, guys, I'm sorry. You pray to a God so you can be free. Wanting, begging for a savior. This is a way of avoiding our own responsibility for our own development. But don't you know that freedom lies within your own heart and mind? You choose how to live your own life. There's a choice to be made here. Sleepwalking in the same old way, or choosing to feed, to cultivate your own divine sovereignty, your own true Buddha nature. You can be holy. Oh, so holy. Don't you know you're able, with all knowing and innate capacity, you can be holy. You can do this. Got this, guys. Unstained by the torture, all those thinking thoughts, and everything that makes you feel uneasy, your holiness uproots that. It just weeds it out like you're in the garden after a spring rain, and the roots of the weeds they pull right out. When we're coming from that holy place, and a thought of anger, judgment comes into our mind, when we're working from this space, this holiness is that rain. It softens the soil of our hardened ways, and we uproot easily those things. Not that they don't grow back. Any gardener knows. You weed the garden this week, next week, it's ready to be weeded again. So don't think this is an instant thing, but it's a for sure thing. And then, if you really have studied gardening, you go get some bales of wheat straw, some bales of dharma, and you lay it down on the ground. The weeds might still grow up, but nowhere near as fast and nowhere near as many. So this is a place of sincere purity, sincere effort, pure effort. So let's get to embracing this life, this one precious, delicate ride. The ups and downs, the ins and outs, and everything in between. You don't have to fear the change. You will grow stronger each day. But remember to be curious along the way. Be curious. Keep a curious mind. When keeping a curious mind, it is pretty much impossible to be fearful when you're going, oh, what? There's no fear present in that. Fear cannot take root in a curious mind. When you're going, what? You're not judging it. You're wondering. You're wondering. So that judgmental mind that has such a heavy, slow, vibratory rate and drags us down, when you're curious, it can't get you. Curiosity is a great protection. You can be holy. You can be so holy. You are able. Know it. Know it to your core. Have no doubt. The hindrance of doubt has no place in your life. You are able, with this innate capacity, to be so holy. That's the Buddha nature. It's rising up in each of us. In each moment that we invite it, in thought, in word, in action. So Kadara, please come and encourage us. You're invited to listen to this mindfully and allow yourself to recognize how able you are. You're invited, I invite you to move, be moved, be changed as she sings this vibratory rate of her guitar and her voice. Come into your being and activate the very molecules of your body in a high and spiritual manner. If you take only one nugget away with you today, it is my sincere hope that you will have a sense of renewal in your own ability to inhabit the mind stream of the holy ones, to act from your Buddha nature.
Way up where the city meets, the stars at night, in the glistening streets, you pray to a God so you can be free. But don't you know that freedom lies within your own heart and mind? You choose how to live your own life. You can be holy, oh so holy. Don't you know you're able with all-knowing innate capacity? You can be holy, oh so holy. Unstained by the torture, all those thinking thoughts and everything that makes you feel uneasy. So let's get to embracing this life, this one precious
delicate ride,
the ups and downs, the ins and outs, and everything in between. You don't have to fear the change. You will grow stronger by day. And be curious.
Yes, be curious.
Along the way.
You can be holy.
Oh, so holy. Don't you know you're able with all-knowing innate capacity? You can be holy, oh so holy.
holy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, hey. Holy, holy, you can be holy.
Do you feel a little holier? Ooh. So now I'm going to invite us to go back inside. And I want you to take a look at what it feels like inside now. And know that this holiness is what you're taking with you out into the world today. So let's sit with this for some moments. Feeling the echo of the holy song. Hearing in your heart mind Sister Kadara's voice and guitar. And with each holy, seeing and feeling the multitude of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas that are with us, smiling, appreciating, and finding great joy in our finding our Buddha nature. So let's let that just wash over us. If mundane thoughts enter your mind at this time, just recognize that the mind was thinking, but also notice the nature of that thought. Was it wholesome or was it unwholesome? If it's a wholesome thought, bow to it and invite it to return at another time. If it's unwholesome, allow it to sink by its own heaviness back down into Mother Earth so she can change it into chi force. It's like putting manure on the garden. Just let it go. Allowing yourself to rise into a vibratory rate, into a space that is beyond time and space. Resting peacefully in that space. Feeling the presence of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, quickening our resolve to be, to live from, and to radiate into the world from this high vibratory rate, our own Buddha nature, to the extent that we are able in each moment. Recommitment. And if we fall off this beautiful horse, it's well trained. It waits. We just bring ourselves back up onto this intention, this horse of our intention that carries us along to remove all the veils that cover our Buddha nature. Feeling our love and our devotion to the holy beings that we recognize here with us. Kuan Yin. Feeling her love, looking into her eyes, feeling her compassion, feeling our love for her, and our commitment to have compassion like that of Kuan Yin. And then over to your right, there's Medicine Buddha. Knowing that he's always available to us to put blessings on our friends and loved ones, to put blessings on our enemies, to put blessings over all beings, no matter good, bad, ugly, failing in this moment, maybe even totally asleep, even into the hell realms, the hungry ghost realms. These blessings can be bestowed, our merit. When the beings fall into those realms, they cannot do anything of their own volition to lift themselves out. They're stuck in intense suffering. But by our good deeds, our skillful and kind thoughts, speech, and actions, and offering of that merit to those beings, we can pull them up, we can give them a hand. We have that ability. We have that great honor and privilege in this life to assist those who are in such great suffering. So allow yourself to see as these holy beings do that very thing. Watch it. Watch them model it for you. How do you do that? And then model it for others. Do what they're doing. Watch it. If you learn by example, here we go. Here's some really good learning happening right now. And then over to your left, there's our dear and precious Buddha Master. We all look to Venerable Panawati as our teacher, our guru. But Venerable is the first to tell us she's only a hollow reed for the Dharma to come through to reach us. It's Buddha Master who is her guru. And Buddha Masters cleaning the Dharma of years and years of it being passed down. Thousands of years it's been passed down. And you remember that game we used to play as children, the telephone game, and we'd whisper something in the ear of the kid next to us, and they'd whisper it, and when it came around the other end, something hilarious would be said that was nothing like the original sentence. The same has happened in a lot of ways to the Dharma, which is the reason that His Holiness Dorje Chang III came to Shakyamuni's Buddha's world to refresh the Dharma in these ending times so that we have the original stuff as though we were sitting in the presence of Shakyamuni Buddha. We've got it right here at our fingertips. But yet, Dorji Chang III, it's not the end there. He's also just a hollow reed for that highest. There's not words to describe, but you can feel it if you look. He's the hollow reed that brought this to Venerable, who brought it to us, and that we have the honor and privilege of modeling it in this world as we walk this dharmic path. What a joyful state to be in. So allow that joy. Just lift your heart. Fill your energy field. And as you leave here today, you will be a fountain of love and kindness and wisdom, of generosity, of patience. I bow to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for your practice in changing this world. We tend to believe in all that we think, imagine. A little invite into this song. Venerable Parvati is one who, when the Dharma starts flowing through that one, as she said, coming from the black churches, takes all night, it's all right. I, on the other hand, come from a very white background. I consider it a painful handicap many times. But I'm going to end us early today. But when you leave, I want you to take, we've got 30 minutes that you would have been here anyways. So I want you to take that 30 minutes and I want you to go out into the world on your way home and just notice, where do you see people being happy, being joyful, having fun in a wholesome way? And use that joy to lift you up and make you even more joyful so that nobody can come into your presence without being washed by a blanket of joy. We call that a mudita practice, delighting in the good fortune of others. And so take that practice with you, and for the 30 minutes you have, notice it. Doesn't mean you have to be quiet, don't have to be meditative. You can visit with people. If you just look for the joy, look for the joy, and amplify that joy with your presence and your joy. So during this song, I'd like you again to go into that space where you listen very deeply and absorb the lyrics and the frequency. It's a high vibratory rate, a very spiritual vibratory rate. Let it infuse you and bring you great joy. Okay, thank you. Who would you play now? Turning patterns in all that we see. We try to find meaning in everything, but what do we really know? Just look a little deeper, question your thoughts. You know that this thinking ain't all that we've got. There's a truer awareness when the thinking subsides, letting go of the bites. There's really no me, and there's really no you. These bodies are made up of bones and sinew. But open it up and you won't find you. But what do we really know? Just look a little deeper, question your thoughts. You know that this thinking ain't all that we've got. There's a truer awareness when the thinking subsides, letting go of ourselves, going inside. It's in stillness the truth abides. It's in stillness the truth abides. Entranced or enchanted or wrapped up in fear, mulled over judgments for years and for years. But the answer's not that, and the answer's not then, but to dance with each moment, any time we begin. Just look a little deeper, question your thoughts. You know that this thinking ain't all that we've got. There's a truer awareness when the thinking subsides, letting go of ourselves, going inside. It's in stillness the truth abides. It's in stillness the truth abides. It's in stillness the truth abides. Don't want to play that one. I know what's next on that album, and it's Richard's song. We've got yin and yang in that group. You don't want to hear that one after this time. Okay. So I send you off with great blessings from my heart to yours. Would someone be willing to offer merit today?
May the merit of our time here today, sharing the Dharma, go to benefit all living beings everywhere. May all living beings find their intrinsic holiness, find their inner fire, let that fire ignite those around them just by their presence. May all be well.